So since I couldn't flip the camera, I had to pause it, but here I am, I'm still here. Here's my little nail file, which I'm not actually going to use. And I'm going to do a whole manicure, but I'm only going to show you a couple of nails, because it's not really easy to do looking in the rear camera. But it is easy enough that I can do it in the rear camera. So let's see. I think the easiest fingernail to do in the rear camera is probably this one. And I always like, before I open them up, I like to check to make sure which size I'm using. And I like it to cover my whole nail. So I'm going to use this one. Get your alcohol prep pad. But you can obviously just use a cotton swab if you don't have one of these handy. So I'm going to do all my fingers since, like I said, I'm planning to do my full manicure. Just clean them all up, especially since I just did all that filing and soap, and just make sure they are free of oils and debris. And I'm kind of weird. When I'm done, I like to take my alcohol pad and stuff it back in the package because I might want to use it again, and that keeps it damp. So here you have your nail polish strip. And again, this is French Riviera. So you can see there's an orange tab right here. You're going to pop that tab. Of course, it's not going well. And pull it right off. That's garbage. You see it? It's just garbage. And then you see this gray strip right here. This is the beginning of the nail polish. So you just want to lift it up with your thumb. Peel it off. Ooh, this is a little bit see-through. You could probably layer this over a color so you can see my finger through it. Okay. And oh, a little bit of hanging on nail stuff there. Okay, can you see what I'm doing? Yes, you can see what I'm doing. I am checking the fit. It's a little bit off on that side and a little bit over on that side, so I'm going to reposition it. And if you pull off slow, you won't damage it. So that looks better. So you just want to swipe it down. See how it's pretty close? I mean, that edge is real close. I like them to fit pretty tight. And then something I have learned, and if you are watching this as your first experience with Color Street, something I've learned is if you pull the corner just before you tuck it under, see I'm tucking under and I'm actually cutting the strip with my fingernail, then it pulls off a little neater. And just pulling and cutting. You want to go under the nail so that it wraps the end of your nail. And there we go. Now I have done this several times. This is probably my 4th set, so you can see that it's wrapped nice around the end of my fingernail. That'll prevent it from wearing off. You want to smooth it down. Press it down and make sure that it's all stuck on there. And then you take the little tab off. And if your nails are short like mine, you flip it around and use the other side. You guys get 2 demos for the price of 1. And that looks pretty good to me, so I'm just gonna smooth it down. And they recommend that you start with your pinkies first, but like I said, I'm doing it in the rear camera, and this is like the easiest finger for me to do. And the reason they say do your pinkies first and work toward your thumb is because you're going to use your thumbnail really every time you want to cut a nail off. So it will scuff up the polish if your nail is damp, because they are, you know, not completely dry. Sorry, try to stay in the camera. And just pulling it down so it fits tighter on my nail and cutting it off. Lift it back up and cut it off. And there you go. Got a little bit of an edge there. But that's how you apply them. Again, make sure that the edge of the nail is sealed. Make sure it's pressed down pretty good, and that's it. I'm going to do the rest of my fingers, and I will post a finished picture in the comments. I really like this color. I missed glitter. I didn't have it for a couple of weeks. So I can't turn the camera around, so I will leave you with this. Have a good day.